about a jacket, okay?
Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you fucking, before you get a problem.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Matt Polk worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Yes, sir. There's no need.
My son is a cop. I'm friends with everybody in the police department. This is the first.
Watch good cops politely remind power-tripping officers that their badge isn't a free pass to bully as they get exposed, humbled, and firmly put in their place.
Just call us, let us do that kind of stuff, okay?
I was at the Vero Beach Police Department. You know what they did for me?
Yep. Yep, they slammed my head down on the cement.
Here are 5 most outrageous cases of police abuse. Get ready for some shocking truths. Now imagine your boss trying to fire you while he's drunk. How would you react? But before you answer, let's watch this video.
Get out of here.
No.
Chief, get out of here or you're going to get locked up.
Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you fucking touch me.
On November 9th, an unexpected standoff erupted between Chief Bradley Guida and his officers, escalating quickly due to Bradley's abuse of power. Just wait to see how the good cops take him down.
Why do you got a jacket on that's not fit to be worn? What's on the back of it?
What do you mean?
Look at it, tell me what's on the back of it.
Oh, they washed off.
Yeah, then get rid of it.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
You're a sergeant, for God's sake.
Okay, Chief. Let me work this DWI, okay?
The chief wasn't in uniform, but he tried to pull Sergeant Major away from the scene just to scold him over a police jacket with peeling letters. Things then spiraled out of control.
Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Over here.
Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Get over here.
I'm on a DWI. Chief, I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay?
Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. You have a problem? Fuck. You grabbed me. What? Now get out of here before you get a problem.
Take him, man. Take him.
No, you're going to go in.
Take him.
His comment about being drunk again suggested the chief had acted like this before, and it didn't stop there. Their reaction after that only fueled the anger even more.
Get out of here.
No.
Chief, get out of here or you're going to get locked up.
No,
Chief, you're going to get locked up. You grabbed me. I asked you 3 times to leave me alone. You're obstructing my DWI.
Billy, come over here.
Let him go.
That's the first thing. Billy,
I'm trying to get away from everybody.
Shut up, because you're in trouble now. Stop,
No, I'm
please,
not in
stop.
trouble.
Stop,
I'm not in
stop,
trouble.
stop.
You're going to be in
Stop,
trouble.
stop,
You're gonna be
Billy.
in trouble.
Billy.
Chief, I'm working at
listening
DWI.
to you. I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Shut up.
No.
You're in trouble because this is the first thing. First of all, I was about to say to you, you stupid. I was about to say to you, what do you need OEM for?
You're embarrassing me in front of the men about the jacket.
No. That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
That's neither here nor there. Now we got a real problem, Billy.
Yeah, we do.
I know.
We do.
All right, you're gonna have to go inside.
No, how about we do this?
No.
How about we go inside?
Billy, you're gonna have to go inside right now with me. You're gonna have to go inside and
We're in a serious collision.
Billy, you're not doing anything when I'm on the scene, okay? You should know better than this, my friend.
No.
Listen to me.
Grab me.
No, I said come over here.
You're out of line. You grabbed me. It's on video.
Billy,
it's on video. I'm not going to argue with it. I have a crash to work.
Billy,
I have a job to do.
You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved.
The chief kept using his authority to threaten Billy, saying the sergeant had embarrassed him in front of everyone and would face consequences for it.
No. Billy, you have to understand something. You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved. Go in the headquarters and wait for me.
After my crash.
No, Billy, you're relieved.
I have officers here,
Billy,
right here. They could get waffled because my car is blocking it.
Billy, you're relieved.
No, Chief.
No, Billy. Please, Billy, don't. You're suspended, Billy.
I'm suspended?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm suspended. I'm going home.
Yes. Billy, come here.
I'm going home. We can't talk. I'm suspended.
No.
I'm suspended. I'm going home.
And you're going to wait for me there.
No, I'm not. I'm suspended. I'm going home.
You're going to go in the headquarters and wait for me there.
Let me work my crash. This is why I'm here.
Billy, you're suspended.
All right, if I'm suspended, then I'm not going to wait inside. Nothing more to say.
No, Billy. You have to. Let me explain something to you. Billy, you're suspended.
The chief was heard saying he'd demote Sergeant Billy and told him, "You're suspended." What do you think about his decision? Share your thoughts below.
I want to run you over, so watch out.
No. Come on. Go ahead. You know I love you. Come on.
I know. What?
No,
What's wrong with you?
Stop. Billy.
Why would you do that to me?
Stop. Billy. Stop. You got enough problems already. Please.
Okay.
In the end, after an investigation by the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office, Sergeant Billy remained on duty, while Chief Guida was demoted and placed on paid administrative leave. Next up, a bad cop using force at the worst moment, then lying to cover his own mess. Let's see how that played out.
Do you not listen? Get on the ground.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement.
On July 26, 2021, Officer David Dukes suddenly drew his gun and ordered a disabled man and his cousin to the ground in a parking lot with no clear reason. The tense encounter escalated quickly.
Hey, let me see your hands. Bert, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here. Get on the ground. You, Burgundy shirt, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen? Get on the ground.
An unreleased clip showed Officer Dukes stomping on the 58-year-old disabled man, slamming his head into the ground, followed by a string of dishonest excuses.
Bro, you got a gun on you, man?
No, I ain't got no gun.
right,
I
I'm
don't
just
own no gun. I don't
Turn
own
back over. All right.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the
Yep.
house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head drummer.
Go back in the house.
Yep. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been in an accident. Yep. Y'all bust my head down. You threw me down.
I sure did.
And
You wasn't listening.
Yep. No, it ain't. You ain't to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got head problem. Yep. You threw me down. Yep. You threw me down. You threw me down. Yep. You bust my head down.
Mr. Clarengard kept complaining about Officer Dukes' behavior, leaving him extremely confused.
I don't want to see me.
He was in front of the car when I came up. He was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. I had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my head.
What he was doing is
down
putting
in
this up behind the
cement.
tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your
Why you
hands.
bust my head then?
He wasn't listening.
No, it ain't.
He got the, like this right here,
You grabbed me.
and we went on.
Officer Dukes claimed that Mr. Guard kept his hands and a gun in his pocket and refused to cooperate when told, but body cam footage proved the opposite.
That's what happened.
On the cement. You bust my
Yeah,
forehead.
your head did hit the cement.
Right, because you bust me down on the cement.
Where's the complainant?
You bust my head down on the cement.
Hi. Good, how are you? What's going on?
Officer slammed my forehead down in the cement.
Okay.
In the wrong foot.
Did you consciousness?
Yeah. Listen.
Can I get a card from you?
I don't have one there. We don't have
What's your
they
badge
don't give us cards.
Okay, what's your badge number?
1059.
Let me see if I can get my phone. Hold on.
Hold on, we have cards. Okay.
When Mr. Julian asked for a business card, Officer Dukes immediately refused. However, Sergeant Pador quickly corrected him, confirmed they did have them.
Yeah.
All right. Please call me.
Brandon, he can get this stuff off the car.
Dukes, will you say badge number?
1059.
Finally, Mr. Guard and Mr. Julian were allowed to leave. A few days later, Officer Dukes was fired from the Orangeburg Department. Officer Dukes was charged with first-degree assault, facing up to 10 years in prison. He was condemned for attacking Mr. Guard without cause and blatantly lying in his report to avoid accountability. This reminds us that power must be used responsibly. Abuse and lies only destroy trust and harm the community. Don't look away. This next case will shock you as a former cop seeks revenge on a young officer.
Messed up, okay?
I was at the Vero Beach Police Department. You know, they did.
Don't twist them, because I'll call my lawyer and I'll sue this town.
On December 18th, 2022, police responded to a report of a girl being stalked and harassed by an older man. When they confronted him, they discovered he was ex-law enforcement.
From what I understand, for some reason thought there's a car parked next to mine. There's a family in there that they took his phone into Publix Plaza on 21, near 21st Street.
Okay.
I just got off the phone with the wife of the gentleman who thinks his phone was taken by them. She has his phone. It was in the car.
So they caused like a disturbance here, or?
Didn't cause a disturbance for us, but for the people driving. He went in, followed them in, thinking that they had his phone.
They followed him all the way to Publix?
From there, yeah. I came in off the main drag here, so.
So this guy thinks that these people stole his phone from Publix. That's the gist of this?
Initially.
Did they engage with each other?
Well, it was verbal as far as it wasn't pleasant, I would assume. When I got here, they weren't swearing or cursing at each other, but they weren't happy.
We'll go talk to them. You guys just hang tight for a second?
Yeah, that's his phone or his wife's phone.
Okay.
She has his phone, so he probably just went over and apologized to him, but you can take it.
Okay.
That's all it is.
What seemed like a minor misunderstanding led an older man to relentlessly follow a stranger's family through a crowded street. Watch how police confronted him and diffused the tense situation.
Sorry.
All right, so what happened?
I think there was just a misunderstanding.
Okay.
He ended up following us in here, and it just kind of scared me. And so
Okay.
I came
So
back
what
to
was the
front
misunderstanding?
gate. He thought we had his phone.
So what's going on here? Why are they calling us?
Because I thought somebody stole my phone. I thought it was these people. They left us 2J's restaurant. I thought it was them.
Okay.
They admitted it was a misunderstanding, but things didn't stay simple as the former cop chose to handle it poorly.
The department's talking to them. All they want to do is go home.
Okay. Are you a cop?
No, I ain't a cop.
Why are you following people? You should just call us, let us do that kind of stuff, okay?
I was at the Vero Beach Police Department. You know what they did for me? Nothing.
Okay, well, I'm not the Vero Beach Police Department. I mean, I'm Sheriff's Office, okay?
I understand. Can I explain something to you?
You can, but you're putting your own safety and the safety of others at risk by following people. So if you think you're the victim of a crime, call us. That's my first thing to you, no matter whatever
I
going
called
forward
Homeland
tonight.
Security is who I call. That's above you, and that's above the police.
Okay, well, they don't have jurisdiction in someone's cell phone being stolen in the county, so.
They have jurisdiction in the United States.
Okay, well,
that's
this is not a
above you,
terrorist
that's above everybody.
Okay.
But you did, right?
No, we don't have his phone. His wife has it.
Okay.
So.
His wife had the phone, but he thought that you had it?
Yeah. I mean,
Does he live here?
No.
But your family
My
lives here?
father lives here. My brother lives here.
Okay.
While the woman who'd been followed for no good reason cooperated calmly with police, the former cop started mentioning his position and arguing.
I was at a stop sign. I didn't realize it was him till now, but he was like flashing high beams and stuff. And
Okay. All right. So then you drove all the way here and then went through the gate.
then I realized,
And
somebody's following me the whole way. And then my husband was like, "Don't go to the house."
Right.
Like I came here really fast and just stopped at the gate.
And then flagged the security down
Yeah.
there? Okay.
I'm going to tell you why that I'm being so rude.
Okay, well,
I was on.
No, you cannot, because you've already told me that you're following people. Sir, you're being detained right now, okay?
All right, you can arrest me.
I'm happy to have a conversation with you, okay? But you're a lot older than me, and you should be more mature than this. Okay?
I am very mature.
No, because this is not being
If
mature.
you knew what happened this afternoon with the sheriff's department, you wouldn't be doing this.
We're having a conversation about this incident, okay? If you have other complaints with the sheriff's office, file them.
I will.
Go down in the morning. Okay, good. We're talking about this incident right now, okay? It is closed. It's after hours. What I'm trying to tell you, if you're the victim of a crime, you can't be following people, okay? That's our job. Okay? I'm not saying you're a bad guy. I'm not saying you're a good guy. I'm just saying you're putting your safety and others at now. Now that we have that understanding, why don't you continue with your story, okay?
Okay, I was online this morning. I need to buy a car. I'm buying property down here, okay?
Okay.
I'm not a criminal.
I don't think I said you were.
No, you didn't.
Correct, okay.
You did not. You ever heard of a guy named Pat Ty? He used to be a colonel
No, I'm not.
in the Port St. Lucie Sheriff Department. Then he went to the Vero Beach Sheriff's Department.
The man kept showing disrespect toward the local officers and started rambling about unrelated things.
I went to look at this truck this afternoon. I called online. Now, this all could be a misunderstanding. The woman sounded like she was elderly, and it sounded like her husband died. Okay? She's selling a dually 450. Okay?
Is this story in relation to what happened tonight?
No.
Okay.
You want it? No, you can go. We don't need to.
That's not how it works. I'm in control. You're not.
All right.
If you'd like to tell me.
I don't want to tell you nothing.
Okay, so you want me to go exclusively by what the other party's saying?
Whatever they're saying.
Their story 100%.
They want to arrest me, arrest me.
Okay.
Go tell him.
All right, that's your choice.
Yeah.
Let me go talk to you over here.
Well, you're not free to leave, okay?
No, I ain't leaving. This is my car.
Okay, I'm just on body worn camera telling you that, okay?
Not a problem. Cuff me into the car.
Whose phone is it? Is this your phone?
That's my phone.
Okay.
What's your first name, sir?
Michael. Could I see my phone to see my ID?
I don't need that at this point. What's your date of birth?
My license is in there.
The officers lost patience with his conflicting statements as the man grew angry and escalated the tension.
It's not there. There was a leather folder on this.
Okay. You know what? Give me this back. You're not allowed to have it yet. I'm had enough with you already. You're causing this whole commotion, and you're acting like you're being inconvenienced. And this is all because of you, because you made the mistake and thought that they took your phone when they didn't.
I'm stupid. Arrest me. I don't give a Arrest me.
You're about to be arrested?
Put the cuffs on me and arrest me. Take my car, just drive my car.
If you're going to continue,
drive my car to the station, just arrest me.
If you're going to cause a commotion,
I'm going to arrest me.
And you're going to disturb people, you will go to jail.
I'm not disturbing anybody, but arrest me, I'll go to jail.
Okay, you need to keep your mouth shut, is what you need to do.
You need to not talk to me like that. I don't give a f*** if you're the chief of police.
You come up to me like that again, you go to jail. Okay.
All right, well, you're going to go in cuffs for now.
Don't twist them, because I'll call my lawyer and I'll sue this town.
Okay. There you go.
I don't know how to respond to that.
You're not free to walk away from us.
Okay. Do me a favor, would you? Would you call a Vero chief, Vero police department?
You're not in the city of Vero, my man.
I don't give a f*** where I am.
Okay.
I'm going to call a Vero police department.
Early conduct charge.
Okay. You can call from the jail.
I'll call from jail, but take these goddamn... You ruined my f***ing wrists, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a problem.
You pull away from me, and it's
I'm
going to be a problem.
not pulling away from you. I'll stand
did.
right
That's
here.
why I pulled you back to me.
All right. Okay.
When handcuffs go on, they need to be double locked.
Okay.
So they don't get tighter.
No problem. Don't worry about it. You keep them on there. We're going to see what's going to happen tomorrow when I get my fucking lawyer on the phone.
Sir, would you agree?
My wife to call my lawyer right now, please.
Okay. Well, you don't call the shots.
Okay.
And I'm not going to tell your wife anything.
Okay.
And you need to calm down, or you
calming
will
down.
go to jail.
I don't care if I go to jail, but you will take these fucking cuffs off of me. I'll tell.
In the end, the man ended up adding charges against himself, even though the situation could have been resolved much more calmly.
During the
No, I ain't refusing. I want an ambulance is what I'm asking.
Ambulances take people to the hospital. They don't
That's
take them
where
to
I'm
jail.
going, to the hospital.
This is going, you're going
My
to
arm is fucking broke. Let go of my arm.
Okay, take a step in.
car.
I ain't getting in this car. Let go of my fucking arm. All
right.
Get assholes.
Get in the car.
Get in. Making no attempt to make this easy.
My fucking arm is broke, you
Arm is not
fucking
broken.
asshole. It is broke.
Take a step in
Get
the car.
goddamn-
Stand up and get in the car.
Be an adult.
Take the cuffs off. I'll
Be
get
an
in the car.
adult.
Take the cuffs off. I'll
Be an
get in the car.
adult.
Take
And
the
get in the
cuffs
car.
off. I'll get
Okay.
in the car.
If I
Get the shoot.
Stop talking and I'll answer you.
Get the shift
Stop
supervisor.
talking.
Okay. Call the shift supervisor.
If you're still talking.
Okay.
If I put the cuffs in the front, are you going to get in this truck and,
Yes,
and be
I
quiet?
will. No problem.
Are you sure about that?
You have my word. Ow!
All right, well,
Stand up.
use your feet and stand up. I'm trying to help you.
You got
All right?
cuffs break them.
I don't have them on your feet, man. Take a step. You're walking just fine about 10 minutes ago,
Yeah, when
pacing
you were in
around,
our
no
face,
problems.
pointing your fingers
and
in
all
our
of a sudden,
Okay.
you're acting like you're crippled.
Now you're
Must be.
now you're the victim. Now you're the
not a
victim.
cripple.
If you're not crippled, then can you climb into the truck
I will.
and sit down?
I will do that.
Well, I told you what I'm going to do. I'm going in the front.
So you
Fucking suckers.
I swear to
do not
God.
take these cuffs
You
off.
can
Right.
me.
Don't take the
I
cuffs
ain't
off.
going in this fucking truck. Okay? You put me in this truck and I'll fucking
Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car.
My fucking wrist.
And get in the
My
truck.
fucking wrist. Ah!
Get in.
Oh, my fucking
You know what? Let's
wrist.
I'll get my car.
My
Then we can the other
fucking
side.
wrist. They broke my.
Michael was arrested for stalking and harassing a woman, obstructing law enforcement, and resisting arrest after repeatedly refusing to cooperate and forcing officers to use stronger measures. Community lesson: respecting others and cooperating with law enforcement is the best way to avoid unnecessary trouble. Michael isn't the only case showing how power can go to someone's head. Now let's move on to another arrogant ex-cop.
But just speaking, I'm the police chief in Zebra.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Matt Pope worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Yes, sir. There's no need to get upset.
On August 26th, what seemed like a routine stop quickly turned tense when the man in the car acted superior, bragged about being a cop, and let things spiral out of control.
Say hello. Was that illegal?
No, no, sir. The reason why we're stopping you is because it's a wind attempt violation.
I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was.
Yes, sir. Well, we didn't know with it. That's not a government tag.
That is a unofficial tag. Okay. That tag's not even on file.
I see. Yes. Well, we have to catch up the bill to run it and everything like that, sir. So
I won't blink my blue lights at you next time. I'll let you just sit there. I was just speaking. I'm the police chief in Zebra.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Matt Pope worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Yes, sir. There's no need to get upset.
I'm upset because I spoke to you when I come by, and now you're pulling me
Sir,
over.
I've never met you a day in my life.
I understand that.
Why are you being hostile?
Easy. I don't have to talk to you.
Okay.
Easy. I'm not talking to you.
The man got angry when questioned about driving an old police car with emergency lights, and his contempt made the atmosphere even more tense.
Are y'all gonna write me a ticket? Are you gonna write me a ticket?
Sir, we're just trying.
I'm the police chief in Zebra. Do you want to write me a ticket?
Why are you coming up to me like that? I'm doing my job, right?
What are you stopping for?
I'm stopping for one. The window turns dark.
I have blue lights in my car.
Okay, you know how many officers have blue lights?
Are you writing me a ticket? Yes or no?
I'm conducting my investigation.
Are you writing me a ticket? I'm fixing to leave.
Do you have your driver's license?
Okay.
You let her do her job.
28 returns to a 2001 Dodge Ram truck, black color, to Machine Construction Company, out of Luthersville.
It doesn't come back to that vehicle.
Valid insurance, -99. Confirming tag is Boyd Frank Mary, 1175.
Police found the vehicle's information didn't match, and the insurance came back negative, raising more suspicion. The man kept dodging questions and refused to cooperate.
You must have run it wrong. You must have run it wrong because you want to come back to a Dodge Ram.
We were confirmed it. They let us know and everything.
So it's still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
Sir, can I ask why you're so upset?
Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
No, we got it fixed. Why are you so upset?
No, you didn't fix it. Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram right now?
No, it came back not on file.
That's right, because you run it wrong.
Sir.
Somebody run it wrong. Either you did or they did.
We're about to get the information.
Okay, I got your chief on the phone right now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Can you calm down for us, please?
I appreciate your service. I appreciate your service.
All right.
I'm just saying, I spoke to you guys. I didn't have to do that. I could have eased on by y'all. I appreciate the job y'all out here doing.
Chief,
I'm
trying to be respectful with you.
I understand that. I understand
I'm not raising my voice or nothing at you, right?
I understand
All right, let's.
But I'm trying to tell you,
respectful to
the only thing I done wrong was spoke. Y'all never would have pulled me over if I hadn't flicked my blue lights.
No, sir. No, we were going to pull you. Actually, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm telling you straight up. Okay.
Okay. All right.
But. Like I said, there's people out here impersonating police officer with blue lights.
Or you threw she threw my license if she is getting for me.
She'll bring it to you, sir.
Okay, well that's fine.
I'm trying to talk with you.
Although the officers stayed calm and professional, the man kept leveraging his connections to avoid trouble and insisted on his special privilege, using an old police car with emergency lights.
Yeah, it's very unprofessional.
He was cited for using an unauthorized police vehicle and failing to provide valid insurance. Community lesson. This reminds us that no one is above the law. Abusing past power only erodes trust and demands accountability. On February 14th, 2022, Sarasota congressional candidate Martin Hyde was pulled over for speeding and texting while driving. Watch how good cops shut down his arrogance and abuse of power.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir? I'm Sebastian, Sarasota Police Department. You're on audio and video recording. The reason for the stop, you were observed going 57 and a 40, and you were on your phone texting while you were doing that. That was at Euclid and Fruitville.
You don't need to point at me, officer.
I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing in the direction where it was.
I'll just call the chief, how's that?
Go right ahead, sir. Can I see your license?
I am, right?
Yes, sir, I do. Can I see your license, registration, insurance, please?
You can do this?
Yes, sir.
This man repeatedly showed disdain for the officer and mentioned his connection to the police chief as a threat. What followed quickly escalated into real tension.
I'm sorry? I still have a job to do, sir.
Yeah, man. What's your name?
Officer Beskin, it's going to be on the citation. Can I see your insurance, registration, and your license, please? Sir, can I have your paperwork, please? 7 years, sir. Can I see your registration, please? You're not going to give me your registration, sir.
You arrest me?
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration. You don't have it on you?
Look, Go call Chief. Tell him how rude you just been to me. Play with this video.
Okay.
Then you call Marlon Brown. Then you call the mayor.
Okay.
They're not okay, darling. I'm telling you what to do.
Okay, sir, are you refusing to produce your registration? I'm asking you if you have your registration.
You're making career decisions.
Okay,
Why
sir.
are you doing this?
Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
Says who? Where's your video?
All right. Hang tight.
Hyde repeatedly argued and provoked, while the officer stayed calm and called for backup over the radio. Tension escalated by the minute, and neither side backed down.
We'll go ahead and suspend your license. You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Okay? You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Your fine is $116. Information in the back. You're going to have an option to plead guilty and an option to plead not guilty. You are going to be issued a citation for failure to provide your registration upon request. Your fine is $116. Information in the back. You can plead guilty or not guilty.
You're lying.
Green paper.
Give them the citation. You're
Green
lying.
paper tells you
Why
you
are
have
you
30
lying,
days to reply.
Why are you lying?
You have 30
Why
days to
are you
reply.
lying?
Your payment options are on the green form.
Simple question. Why are you lying?
Phone number on the bottom in case you have any questions. When my supervisor comes, I'll wait for him with you if you like me to. Your citations are over here. You can accept them. I will wait. I will wait, but I will wait in my car. There you go.
Yeah, but you have the bad.
While the officer announced 3 charges against Hyde, he brazenly challenged and threatened with mocking words. The situation quickly turned into anything but simple.
I've lived here for 25 years. I've represented your unit. I've got no interest in listening to you, young lady.
I was talking to my sergeant. Sergeant, if you don't mind if we could step over off the road onto the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Oh,
just a
it's
second,
public
officer.
safety thing, yeah. Come on then.
Yeah, Mr. Hyde, like I said, you know...
I've represented you guys in union discussions. My son is a cop. I'm friends with everybody in the police department. This is the first time anybody has been disrespectful to me. And for what reason? I could care less. If they were going to write me a ticket, I could care less. I just pay the bloody thing. You don't think I got the money? It's the manner and the nature of it.
Okay.
Hyde said he had supported the police for 25 years and knew all the big bosses. However, instead of cooperating, he turned the relationship into a tool of intimidation.
I just wanted to know if you want me to go back to the station.
You can go to the station. Yep, go to the station. Hey, Martin.
You got that thing on?
Yeah, I have to leave it on.
All right, so here's the thing. She lied about the cell phone thing.
Okay.
She lied about I don't know, the speed. I could care less. You can give me the ticket all day long. I could care less about that. And then I gave her the registration. And she's, oh, your registration? It's in the car there somewhere. She goes off, she writes me a ticket, she brings me back a citation. I said, there it is.
Okay.
And she still gives me it.
Okay. All right.
She's being funny. And the thing is, I appreciate that. I back you guys left, right, and centre.
I understand that. I do. Trust me, I do know that.
I don't expect better treatment, but I don't expect worse treatment. If that's how you treat people, that's unacceptable.
I understand. I understand your frustration.
And I can get the video and I can play it to the mayor. I understand that, but you know, the thing is, I don't take it kindly. She knew exactly, because I said to her, right away, I said, yeah. She's like, yeah, I know. Straight away, writing the tickets. Why?
Well, she's a traffic officer.
Yeah,
that's what we do. But I understand.
I understand that's what she do.
Yeah.
It's not what you do, and you know it.
Listen, she has a job to do. I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna look at the video. I understand your concerns. I'm gonna look at the video. I notified everybody in the chain of command right now. That's what I was doing. That's why I was not coming here. I thought you were gonna meet me at the station, but it's not a big deal. She's going right now to dock her video. Right now, she's going to dock the video. And if there's problems, you will be the first to know.
Well, I know there's a different system.
The exchange escalated into harsh complaints and attacks. Hyde scolded the female officer for her provocative behavior, and he declared he wouldn't let it go.
I've lived here for 25 years and I don't register a car. Why do that?
I understand what you're saying.
Well, you tell me what the point is.
It's just a state statute that she enforces. She's not the only traffic officer that writes.
Would you give a ticket for that?
I really don't leave the office. I understand what you're saying.
I understand you have a video on there, but the fact is, nobody in their right mind would give a ticket for that to me. Nobody.
I understand what you're saying, and you producing it, she probably should have taken that ticket away, but I'm going to find out what exactly occurred.
Because
and that's
she had a bee in her bonnet because she thought she was on a big power trip. Guess what? She's been there 7 years. She ain't going to make 8. I'll make sure.
Well, I'll get going on.
She ain't.
All right, listen, that's your prerogative. I want to get
This
started.
is not right, Andy.
Okay, I understand.
It's not right. You don't treat people that have treated and supported your opponent like that.
I understand where you're coming from.
Bare minimum of respect is yes sir, no sir. Not a word of it. Straight up. Talking to me like I'm a piece of dust. Get back in your car. Which is this? She's standing, she's got a car door open and I'm leaning against here talking to someone. Okay? So, in case you get hit by traffic. Just being difficult. Okay? Just being cocky.
I understand. I do understand where you're coming from.
But it isn't. It's a bad interaction.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like it was.
It's a bad interaction. How difficult is it to come to me and say, you're doing 57, give us your license and your registration? Why get into immediately like that when she knew exactly who she was talking to? If that's how, no wonder you got people in Newtown if that's how you talk to people.
All right, Martin, I'll talk to you later.
In the end, Hyde later apologized, admitting his behavior was aggressive and rude. The incident sparked widespread criticism and discussions about abuse of power and accountability in politics. This incident is a reminder that no one is above the law. Status or connections mean nothing when arrogance and abuse of power only lead to lost credibility and public accountability. If you have thoughts on this incident, feel free to share them below. Like and subscribe so you won't miss our next videos.